made you want to become a teacher?
Well, I've wanted to be a teacher as long as I can remember. What inspired the desire, I don't really remember because it's been that long. So pretty much from the time I was a young child in elementary school, I aspired to wanting to be in education when I grew up.
What made you interested in health?
In high school, I actually really enjoyed my health teacher. It's always been something that's a passion for me because I've always been an athlete. And I think that just continued with me until I got to high school, where I had a really big connection with my health teacher. And I think that's just finalized the direction I wanted to take in pursuing education.
What made you want to become a tennis coach, and how did you get into tennis?
I picked up a racket when I was 5, and I've had a love for it. Took a little bit of break from the time I was about 8 to 14, and I went into another sport, but came back in high school. Had the coach at that point kind of beg me to come back and play for him because he knew I played. I finally agreed to it and had an awesome 3 years of playing tennis in high school, and picked up that passion that I'd always had since I was 5. And again, because I knew from such an early age that I wanted to be in education and teach, coaching was something that was going to go along with that. So it was kind of a two-way street. I wanted to teach and I wanted to coach.
What college did you go to, and how come you wanted to go there?
I went to Florida State University. I was slightly brainwashed by my family, my Aunt Carol in particular. She took me to my first Florida State game at the age of 10, I believe, and I pretty much at that game established that I was going to go to Florida State.
What's your favorite memory from college?
There's so many. Well, besides graduating from Florida State and knowing I had my degree from there, which was a pretty awesome moment because I did it myself, probably a football game. It would probably have to be, I don't know, maybe the comeback game. So I don't even remember what year it was, but Florida State, we were losing 33-0, 0-33 in the fourth quarter, and we managed to come back in the fourth quarter and tie the University of Florida 33-33. And it's such a memory that sticks with me because I had to leave early to go to work. So as I was walking away from the stadium, I could hear the crowd, because I lived right by the stadium, I could hear the crowd cheering, and then cheering some more, and then cheering louder, and I was really upset. By the time I got to a TV, you could see that we tied it up in the fourth quarter, 33-33. It was an epic game, history, and I missed the whole thing, well, the fourth quarter. So I think it's more of a saddening moment than, that's why it sticks with me. Something I'll never forget.
What's your favorite memory from tennis?
In general, from my experience with tennis, or coaching, or does it?
Both.
Well, one of the things I really enjoyed playing is in high school, we were able to travel to a lot of different places because I grew up in Miami, and we traveled as a full team, boys and girls. And I was able to play not only singles but doubles. So I was either number 1 singles or number 2 singles, and then the two of us, depending on our situation, would play number 1 doubles together. And we had just a lot of fun and played really well together. And the traveling, we were able to experience, we would go and play Key West High School. So we spent a whole weekend in Key West, and we go down and play a marathon Key, and then we travel to Key West and play down there. So it was always just a really positive situation in traveling with both the team. As a coach, I really love coaching. I love the connection I'm able to get with the girls, especially outside of the school. You know, they get to know me on a different capacity as I get to know them a little bit differently. We always have a really good bond as a team. I love seeing the excitement of learning the sport and the passion that typically they get and actually take with them. There's still so many of them that have continued the sport even after they left, and they had never picked up a racket when they started. So the fact that they come in, they've never played before, they love it, they come back every year, and then they still love it even when they leave. It's very rewarding to see them take on the passion that I've had for the sport my whole life.